Mitchell, can I eat?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Specialist Mitchell. Today I'll be telling you and demonstrating how to perform the Heimlich maneuver. So, according to healthresearchfunding.org, the proper application of the Heimlich maneuver has saved approximately 100,000 lives from possible choking. And according to CPRcertified.com, approximately 70 to 86% of choking victims recovered after receiving the Heimlich maneuver. Whether it's you, your family, or a stranger, you're going to want somebody to be able to perform the Heimlich maneuver. And as a combat lifesavers certified soldier, I know more than just about getting shot. Choking is a real hazard. Today, I'll be going over how to perform the Heimlich maneuver on adults, on infants, and on yourself. An average of 3,000 adults die every year from choking. NSC.org states choking is the fourth leading cause of unintentional death. Of nearly 5,000 people who died in 2015 of choking, over 3,000 were over the age of 74 years old. Now, to perform the Heimlich maneuver on adult, as demonstrated on the visual aid, you will stand behind the victim, you'll wrap your arms around their waist, you'll form a fist with one hand, placing it below the rib cage and above the navel. You'll then grip that fist with the other hand to put more force, and you'll put an upward thrust. Make sure to restrict the force to your hands and do not squeeze the rib cage. Now, make sure never to pat the back of the victim, as that can lodge the object farther down. And you'll repeat this until the object is expelled. Now, adult Heimlich maneuver is pretty basic. The next thing I'll be covering is the infant Heimlich maneuver. This is pretty intimidating for me. There's two positions for it. You can either position the child on a flat, firm surface on their back, or facing away from you on your lap. You'll see above is on a firm surface and below is on your lap. You'll place the two index fingers of both hands on the upper abdomen below the rib cage and above the navel, and then perform an upward thrust and repeat until the object is expelled. It's an infant, so make sure that you're very gentle and make sure not to put any pressure on the rib cage. The infant should be taken to the hospital immediately after the procedures are performed. Now, the last thing I'll be covering is how to perform the Heimlich maneuver on yourself. They actually have a tool for that, but the most common is to perform it on a flat edge. This could be a railing, a chair, a table edge, anything firm that you can place yourself. You'll prop your abdomen against it and use that to make an upward thrust to expel the object. You can also do it kind of in the same manner as you would do it on someone else, with your hands, with the other hand against your fist, and an upward thrust. Now, in conclusion, I've talked about how to perform the Heimlich maneuver on yourself, on infants, and on adults. Some things that you should remember is to be very gentle with infants and to never slap the back of a patient, as that can cause the object to go further down. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great evening.